You're going to ask questions about Luke and Scott. Luke wants to do something.
What does Luke want to do? What does Luke want to do?
What does Luke want to do? Well, he wants to meet with Scott.
Does he want to meet?
Does he want to meet with Scott? Yes, he wants to meet with Scott.
Why does he want to meet with Scott?
Why does he want to meet with Scott? Well, he wants to meet with Scott to discuss ways to reduce expenses for their company. Luke thinks the meeting will be quite long.
Does Luke think the meeting will be quite long?
Does Luke think the meeting will be quite long? Yes, he thinks the meeting will be quite long.
How long does he think the meeting will be?
How long does he think the meeting will be? Well, he thinks the meeting will be about 3 hours. Scott doesn't have time for meeting this week.
Does Scott have time for meeting this week?
Does Scott have time for meeting this week? No, he doesn't have time for meeting this week.
Why doesn't he have time for meeting this week?
Why does he have time for meeting this week? Well, it's because he just got back to work after being sick for a few days, so he has a lot of tasks to complete. The meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week.
Will the meeting between Luke and Scott take place
Will the meeting
this
between
week?
Luke and Scott take place this week? No, it won't. Scott is very busy this week, so the meeting will take place later. When will the meeting take place? Well, the meeting will take place next week. The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Will the meeting take place this week instead of this week?
Will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Yes, that's correct. The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Why will the meeting take place next week?
Why will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Well, it's because Scott is very busy this week.
It's because Scott is very busy this week.
Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Will Luke be in the office on Monday?
Will Luke be in the office on Monday? Yes, Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Yes, Luke will be
Scott will be in the office on Monday.
Will Scott be in the office on Monday?
Will Scott in the office on Monday? No, Scott won't be in the office on Monday.
Why
won't Scott be in the office on Monday? Well, Scott won't be in the office that day because he'll be on vacation. Somebody won't be absent from work on Monday.
Who will be absent from work
Who
on
won't
Monday?
be absent from work on Monday? Well, it's Scott. Scott will be absent from work on Monday.
Scott will be absent from
They
work on
cannot
Monday.
set up their meeting on Monday.
Can they set up their meeting on Monday?
Can they set up their meeting on Monday? Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday.
Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday. Why can't they set up their meeting on
Why
Monday?
can't they set up their meeting on Monday? Well, they can't do it because Scott won't be in the office.
Scott won't be in the office.
Somebody will be on vacation next week.
Scott won't be in the office. Who will be on vacation?
Who will be on vacation next week? Well, it's Scott. Scott will be on vacation next week.
It's Scott.
He
Scott
won't be on
will
vacation for
next
10
week.
days.
Will he be on vacation for 10 days?
Will he be on vacation for 10 days? No, he won't be on vacation for that long.
10 days?
He'll be on vacation for just a few days.
No, he won't be on vacation for that long. He will be on vacation for just a few days. How many days will he be on vacation?
Well, he'll be on vacation for 3 days.
Well, he'll be on vacation for 3 days.
He won't be back on Wednesday.
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday.
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday. He'll be back later.
He'll be back later. When will he be back?
When will he be back?
On Thursday.
Well, he'll be back on Thursday. Luke won't be in the office on Thursday.
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday?
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday? No, he won't be in the office that day. He'll be somewhere else.
No, he won't be in the office.
Where will he be?
That day.
Well,
where will
he will be at the hospital.
Well, he'll be at the hospital.
Why will he be at the hospital? Well, he'll be on the hospital because he has an appointment with his doctor. They can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday? No, they can't set up their meeting on Thursday. Why can't they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Why can't they set up their meeting on Thursday?
They can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day.
Who can they set
Who
up
has a doctor's
appointment that day?
Well, it's Luke. Luke has a doctor's appointment that day.
Well, it's Luke. Luke has a doctor's appointment
Both
that day.
Luke and Scott will be in the office on Friday.
Will both Luke and Scott be in the office on Friday?
Will both Luke and Scott be in the office on Friday? Yes, that's correct. Both Luke and Scott will be in the office on Friday. They can set up their meeting on Friday.
Can they set up their meeting on Friday?
Can they set up their meeting on Friday? Yes, they can set up their meeting on Friday because both of them will be in the office. They can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Can they set up their meeting on Thursday? No, they can't set up their meeting on Thursday. But that's okay. They can set up their meeting later.
When can they set up their meeting?
When can they set up their meeting? Well, they can set up their meeting on Friday.